Hey guys, welcome back to Blaze Goddess Tarot. For today's pick a card reading, we are looking into what is their current feelings towards you. You got pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Go ahead and pause the reading and pick the pile that calls out to you the most. Hey pile number 1, if you chose this crystal, then this is your reading. Before we get into it, I do want to say that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you want to book your own private reading with me, the link is in the description at BlazedGoddess.com. I will also be having a 25% off deal on my readings. It started November 17th and it will end on the 30th. The coupon code is on the screen and it's also in the description down below. But we're going to go ahead and get into your reading. So for pile number 1, what is their person's current feelings towards them? For pile number 1. You have the Ace of Beakers, which is the Ace of Cups. You have the 3 of Beakers, which is the 3 of Cups. So a lot of love coming in off the bat. I feel like this person does get kind of bubbly thinking about you. Oh wow, now you have the Ace of Pentacles. Pile number 1. You have Violence. And then you got Manipulation, which I know for a fact this one is the Magician. Bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Torches. So I feel like this person is very attracted to you. I feel like they can't get enough. And especially with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like this person is very happy with you. They see themselves with you for a very long time. I feel like they are planning on asking you something. Like either a proposal or to finally get together. The Violence card is the Chariot card. So that really goes to show that they do want success with you, and I think they really want it fast. But I do feel like this person really does love you. Because you do got the Ace of Cups. That is a big deal. That is a really big deal. And the 3 of Cups is like them saying, like, not only am I in love with you, but I am happy with you. A lot of people be in love with each other, but not happy. But this person, I feel like, is happy. They are loving every minute with you. Like, this is such a clean-cut reading. Like, I kind of don't know what else to say, so I'm just going to get more cards. Because that's really what I'm seeing. Like, you have the Ace of Pentacles. You have the Ace of Cups, which is a new beginning in love. You have the 3 of Cups, which talks about celebration, getting together, having fun. You got the Ace of Pentacles, which talks about a new beginning when it comes to, you know, career-wise. But it also talks about getting offered something. It's literally an opportunity at your door. Then you got Violence, which is the Chariot. And they want success with you. They want it kind of fast, too. They want to come and sweep you off your feet. And then you got Manipulation, which is the Magician card. So I feel like this person, like, does want to manifest this with you. They do want to start this new beginning. What else are they feeling? You have Sacrifice and the 6 of Beakers, which is the 6 of Cups. Pile number 1. You have sins of the ancestors. One more. Thank you. You have the 7 of Beakers, which is the 7 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Torches again. That's really cool. Like, they're making it known that they really do find you attractive. You find you irresistible. So the sins of ancestors is the Tower card, and then the sacrifice is the Hanged Man. So I feel like it kind of hit them all at once. Like, they wasn't meaning to fall in love. They wasn't really planning on it. So when you kind of came in, it kind of caused a little bit of chaos. But with the 6 of Beakers and the 7 of Beakers, it does talk about how it's like they're walking on a cloud when they think about you. It's like they sit there and again they imagine all these scenarios with you and how they're so happy to have you around. And I feel like maybe right now they're not taking action because I mean, who knows, this Tower card could also be talking about something else. Like maybe they had a financial change or something impacted them and it made them where they're kind of delayed when it comes down to it, when it comes to talking about coming towards you. Maybe they just feel like they don't have enough money to buy a ring or something like that. They don't have enough money to move it forward. So I feel like that's why they still kind of have to sit back and wait. There's something that causes them to wait, but I feel like it's a valid reason. Like, I don't think it has anything to do with somebody else or... Because, yeah, you got the 3 of Cups, which could talk about the third party, but I'm not feeling that. I feel like this type of person wouldn't put you through that. Or if they did, then I feel like they're not going to do it again. But I do feel like maybe it's a good thing that I kind of ran through the first 5 cards and we ended up getting these cards. Because I feel like this is why it hasn't progressed yet. It's because something happened that kind of rocked their world a little bit. Like maybe somebody got into a car accident or ended up buying a car. You know, something that really needed their attention more. I mean, it could have actually struck in the home. Like, maybe this person was in a relationship and they had to break up with their spouse, which broke up the home to be with you or to make this chance to come towards you. I mean, it could be a number of things. Like, something happened that was pretty impactful. And now, all they could do is sit here and imagine it with you right now. Because they don't have what they need to really bring this forward yet. But their feelings are to bring this forward eventually. Yeah, I feel like this is a pretty simple reading. Really lovely energy. But that is all that I have for you, pile number 1. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed. Bye! Hey, pile number 2. If you chose this crystal, then this is your reading. Before we get into it, I do want to say that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you want to book your own private reading with me, the link is in the description at BlazedGoddessTarot. I'll also have a 25% off deal right now until the 30th for all my readings. The coupon code is on the screen, and it will also be in the description down below. But we're going to go ahead and get into this reading. So for pile number 2, what is their person's current feelings towards them? How does pile 2's person currently feel? Should I take these? Yes. You have corruption. You have the Queen of Pentacles, 2 of Torches, the 7 of Books, which the 7 of Books is 7 of Swords. Books are swords in this deck. One more, please, for pile number 2. Thank you. Then you got the 6 of Torches. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Pentacles. I want to say the corruption is the High Priestess. No, it's the Devil. Okay. So, with the 2 of Torches, it kind of gives me a vibe. Because 2 talks about choices. It talks about decisions. And you got Torches, which talks about passion. Alright? So, I feel like they might have a bad habit of always keeping two shooters. See, and it kind of don't make sense, because how are they going to sit here and have the 6 of Wands beside the 7 of Swords? Like, because the 6 of Wands, the 6 of Torches, is a winning card. And then you got the 7 of Books, which is a deceiving card. So, it's kind of like, what are you really winning? If you're being deceitful and you have a potential to have somebody else alongside of you, pile number 2, you're not winning nothing. You're going to end up hurting their feelings, and then they're going to leave you. And you're going to still be alone. I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, they know they should choose you. You're worthy to be chosen. But, like, you don't deserve to be an option. You know? Just because this person feels on top of the world when they have multiple people that want them. Like, your self-worth shouldn't depend on how many people want you. And I feel like this person's value is that. So I don't think this person is very confident. They're not really self-assured. Let me get some more cards. Can you clarify the 7 of Books, please? You have the Sons of Ancestors and the 6 of Pentacles. Not the Pentacles, you have the 6 of Beakers. That kind of gives me a vibe like they might have been with you. They might have been talking to you, but I feel like someone came and kind of, I feel like there's an ex that started talking to your person and started saying like, oh, well, don't you remember when we used to do this? You remember this? Oh, well, do you still have our pictures in your phone? Like, all this and that, like, trying to get your person to fall back into it, and it might have actually happened. Is this person talking? Well, let me ask a different deck that. But is there any type of other feelings that we should know about? What's the Two of Torches about? You have imagination. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Torches. I want to say imagination is the High Priestess, but man, oh man, I was wrong last time. Okay, this time is the High Priestess. Okay, I was right the second time. So that just clarifies I knew it was coming out eventually. But see, and it's funny because, like, for some reason, I put my phone down and I was just like, well, maybe I am meant to search the High Priestess. And maybe reading about it would, you know, give me more clarity. And I think it's funny because it caught my eye. It says that the High Priestess upright position can represent a strong bond between partners with open communication and trust. But, like, you have the Seven of Swords, which talks about lying and deceiving your partner. So it's like this person is trying, I guess, to do the right thing. But, like, I don't know, I feel like this person, they're trying to be a good person, but they're not a good person. I really hate to say it. I really hate to say that, but I want to see, are they talking to somebody else? Because, like, why am I getting X vibes? Like, are they currently talking to somebody else while talking to you? Ooh. Okay, the Queen of Cups and the Four of Swords. Is pile number 2's person talking to somebody else? That is too many cards. Is pile 2's person currently talking to somebody else? So is this just memories? So is this just memories then? Okay, I guess let me catch you up real quick. So you have the Queen of Cups, which originally when I first saw that card, I was like, yes. But then it comes out with the Four of Swords. So it was like, no, they're currently on a break, or they're at least not talking right now. And then you have the Five of Cups. So it gives me a vibe, like, with these two being together, I feel like they're kind of reminiscing on somebody. They're thinking about the hurt that they've already been through. So maybe they're just not over their ex. Maybe they still turn around and look on social media, try to figure out whatever they can about this ex. Are they talking to somebody, though? You have the Magician, the Nine of Cups. You have the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. I feel like this person really did invest in somebody else before they met you. And they thought it was going to be long-term happiness with them. But it ended up not. The person that your person used to talk to, they left them. They thought, this is exactly what I want long-term. You know, I'm really settling in. And it kind of got all swept by their feet. So I feel like with the Seven of Swords, it's kind of saying, like, maybe they slipped back into being non-committal. They just have some type of bad habit where, I mean, maybe the Seven of Swords is just them saying, like, I'm not telling you my feelings. You know, that's the secretive part, is that you're not knowing what I feel like. And that's probably why you clicked on this video. But it's like, on one hand, they had this where they're fearful and they don't want to tell you the truth. But at the same time, they do want success with you. They do want you. So it's like they're trying to gain control of themselves and say, no, I do want open communication. I do want trust. I do want this to work out. But with the devil, the corruption, I feel like a lot of times they can't help it. So they automatically shut you out. They're distant. They're pushing you away. And it's because of them being fearful. I feel like they do stop and think about how it used to be with an ex and how that ex basically walked out on them. And it makes them kind of uptight, makes them really scared. So it's like, yeah, they want you. They realize that you can be wifey. You can be the husband, you know, whoever you are. You're marriage material. But it scares them a little bit more because they thought that before with somebody else and they ended up leaving them. So I would just basically be patient with this person, because they'll realize that you are here for the long run if you are, you know. But I feel like they are trying to work through it. They are trying to grow. They are trying to be a better person. Unless you know this person's talking to an ex. But I feel like it either you already know or it's going to come up to the surface and you're going to find out. But a lot of y'all is just scared. So they're being deceitful by not telling you the truth. But alright, pile number 2, that is all that I have for you. If this reading resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really does mean a lot to the channel. If you want to book your own private reading with me, again, the link and the coupon code is down in the description below. And thank you so much for watching. Bye! Hey, pile number 3, if you chose this crystal, then this is your reading. Before we get into it, I do want to say that this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you want to book your own private reading with me, the link is in the description at BlazedGoddessTarot. I will also be having a 25% off deal going on right now until the 30th. The coupon code is on the screen and it's also down in the description. But we're going to go ahead and get into it. So for pile number 3, what is this person's current feelings towards them? For pile number 3, what is their person's current feelings towards them? What is pile number 3's? Oh, okay. We have the 8 of books, which is the 8 of swords. Pile number 3, what is their person's current feelings? We have the imagination card, which is the high priestess. Pile number 3. I'll take them. You have shame and decay. You have the Fool. You have the 9 of books, which is the 9 of swords. And then you have the Knight of books, which is the Knight of swords. And then you have the Queen of books, which is the Queen of swords. The shame and decay is the Sun card. So, okay, so I'm going to tell you what I see right now. So, you have pretty good cards in the middle, okay? You have the Fool, which talks about having a new beginning, taking that leap, you know, taking that risk, going after what you want. The Shame and Decay card, which is the Sun, I feel like is basically them saying how happy and how blissful being with you is. They're really happy with you. They have happy moments with you. And then you got the Imagination card, which is the High Priestess. And it basically talks about having trust and faith and really trying to put your all into this. And I feel like they're becoming a little more self-aware with the High Priestess, because I feel like with this Knight of Swords, the Knight of Books, is them saying that they want to come in and talk to you. So yeah, they're going to talk about how happy they are, how they want you, they want to start this new beginning with you. But for some reason, you have the Nine of Books and the Eight of Books, which is, you know, the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords. The Eight of Swords talks about being mentally stuck. And then the Nine of Swords basically talks about being stressed, having anxiety, and sometimes depression, alright? So I feel like your person is trying to be better. However, they're really having a hard time with this. I just now noticed that the Knight of Books and the Fool card both have the same tux on. They have the same glasses on. They're even carrying the same amount of books. Like, he has a book, I think, in his bag. I don't know, I might be tripping on that one. But I kind of want to see, why are they stressed? I mean, this could be a mindset. Like, maybe they're just always thinking negatively. So when they think about this and how happy they are, they kind of freak out about it. Let me just ask. For pile number 3, why is the Eight of Swords here? Can you clarify the Eight of Swords? Clarify the Eight of Swords, please. You have contamination. I don't think I've ever seen this card. Look how pretty it is. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Okay. You have change, which I know that's the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, because, like, the Nine of Swords does talk about being stressed out and everything. But in this deck, you see the books are getting bigger, and it looks like he's kind of floating inside the book. You know, like flying into it, becoming a part of the book. So I feel like they are raising their self-awareness. They're trying to elevate past this mindset. But it does take time. Yeah, you had the Nine of Pentacles, and then behind that you got the Five of Cups, which does talk about grief. It does talk about, you know, depression, basically. So maybe your person, not everybody, but I feel like some of y'all might have somebody that's kind of depressed, somebody that is trying to be better, or at least think better. I feel like it's just kind of more in their head. The contamination card is the Temperance card. So I feel like this is also basically saying that this person, their fear is of change. So it's like they do want to take this risk, take this chance, but like fear really does, like, change really does scare them. And like with the contamination card, I feel like they rather stay in their comfort zone, which is either single or in another relationship, instead of overcoming their fear and getting into something that genuinely makes them happy. They're trying to become more I don't know really what the word is. They're trying to expand their comfort zone. They're trying to get out of this mindset of wanting to stay there. They want to be able to make this change because they know that it would make them happy. But just, everybody's not good with change, you know? And like, even with the containment card, it's like, I feel like they're opening this new universe and trying to jump in. So it's like your person is trying to prepare for it, but it catches them off guard every single time. Like, they try, but at the end of the day, it's like they're still there preparing for the jump instead of actually just jumping. I feel like their mind is just always running, but always running on negativity. But their feelings for you is very positive. Like, they are really, really happy with you. But if they're feeling any type of emotion, then it's stress, it's anxiety, it's fear. And a little bit of avoiding it. Like, they're trying to avoid this. They're trying to... It's like they're trying to avoid it, but they're trying to avoid avoiding it. You know what I mean? Like, they want to kind of turn around and look the other way, but at the same time, when they do that, they're like, well, dang, I wish pile 3 was here. So it's kind of like they're on the fence because one minute they're comfortable, another minute they're not. So I think their feelings for you is pretty positive. It's just the surrounding context of it. Like, when they actually think about a relationship or settling down, your person might be a little non-committal just because of change. I mean, maybe they just got out of a relationship and they can't even get over that. They can't get over how basically if they wanted something with you, it would basically change their whole life. But I do feel like this person is going to at least tell you with the Knight of Books. I feel like they might do a little bit of their own research on it first, though. They might do their own thing for a little bit. But I feel like they are going to always turn back around and come looking for you. Come figure out what you're doing. Because they do like you. I mean, you didn't have dramatic cards like the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups or anything like that, but I feel like this person is really, really happy with you. I think the only thing that's blocking you and them for really getting together is their own fear and their own thoughts. I mean, now I just sound like a broken record, but I do want to make that very clear that they do really, really like you. It's just they're scared of really feeling deep with this connection. They're really scared of deepening this. But I do feel like they really do genuinely like you. And they're trying. But if they can't figure it out on their own, then I feel like they are at least going to communicate that to you. But I feel like they are going to stop and do the research a little bit more if they ain't already. And then if they do figure it out, I feel like they're still going to communicate that to you. Be like, I'm sorry it took me a while. It's not that I didn't want to choose you. It's just I didn't want to choose to leave my comfort zone. You know? But that is all that I got for you, pile number 3. If this reading resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really does mean a lot to their channel. Again, if you want to book a private reading with me, the link is in the description at BlazedGoddessTarot, along with the coupon code. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Bye!